Today, folks, we have the most disrespectful moments in anime history 9 by the one and only CJ Dachamp. It's about damn time. I know I still gotta do the Shredder one that he just put out, but I've been waiting for this series the most. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from What's that, Mike Green? Is it Bean or Green?
Green.
What anime is this?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting hard to watch. You are tuning in with us right now. We are with
Yo, animes that are centered around sports go so fucking hard.
in live public execution. Oh, good God Almighty! Somebody stop the fight!
Go to damn town.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, finally. After 2 long years, welcome back to the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Jesus, I have not done that intro in a very long time. But anyway,
it's been a minute, bruh.
I finally decided to say f it and revive this series from the brink of death.
Thank you.
Damn, it's really been 2 years. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about it. But anyways, on this episode, however, though, we're gonna be doing things a little different. Because this rendition is the most disrespectful moments in sports anime.
Ooh,
yes, sir.
I like it.
I'm talking basketball. 6'6" just leaping from the free throw line. Soccer. And yeah, I already know I done pissed off a bunch of European niggas saying that. It's called football. Blah, blah, blah. What the f is a kilometer, nigga? Boxing. And even the greatest sport of all time, golf. It is a nice, beautiful sunny day this round of the PGA Tour.
I would disagree.
At a gushing 3 miles an hour. And our first player at the tee is none other than Shaniqua Bronchitis from San Jose, California. It looks like she's found her shot and she's ready to tee off. Beautiful line drive over the fairway, but the ball is dying down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Drops right in the lake. And as you can see, Shaniqua is not happy with herself. Just look at her. Even her fans are heckling her. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alrighty, everybody. Our first moment.
I don't think her
none
name
other than the
Shaniqua.
greatest street ball team of all time, Jabberwock. So in the Kuroko
I've never
universe,
seen this.
there is this team named Jabberwock that is made up of just straight YNs, and I'm not joking. All of these niggas are only 18 years old.
What?
And half the niggas on the team look like they're pushing 30. Like, bro, you can't tell me that bald nigga ain't Shaq. And their team leader is deadass named Nash.
Nash?
This is a what-if version if Steve Nash was a YN. This motherfucker tatted up and everything. I know they gave him the pass. And he probably...
Yeah, 1000%.
And that nigga most definitely Dennis Rodman. Straight back from North Korea after hanging with his homeboy. So Jabberwock pulled up to Japan to see if they was hooping or not. And I mean, they rolled out the red carpet for these boys. They was getting glazed straight off the plane. They just walking through the airport and niggas is like, oh my God, Nash.
They were nice like that?
So the next day they get to the court and they end up playing this team named Team Starkey. And old boy with the glasses right here was already skeptical. He was like, what the fuck are they feeding these motherfuckers? They are not 18. Some bullshit, that nigga's 30.
Ain't no way in hell this man is 18. He at least 35.
So they were gonna have a 10-minute exhibition match just to fill out some of the competition. So they tip off and Jabberwock gets the ball first and they immediately start pushing up the court. So Nash starts putting the moves on.
Oh, ankles.
He gets the steal off the rip and bro is completely shocked. He was like,
what
the hell? Did I just pick bro's pockets that easily? So they take advantage of this and get a nice little lay off the fast break.
Okay.
So everybody's cheering. But when little homie was running back, he looked back at Nash, and this motherfucker was just smiling. Bro knew immediately something was off. So then the next possession, Team Starkey steals it again, and they push it down the court with some good teamwork, and they pass it to they big, and bro posterizes.
Ooh, on his head.
Look at Jabberwock. These motherfuckers are just looking so nonchalant right now.
Why do I feel like they're just allowing them to score just so that they can come back and just crush their spirits, you know?
We're looking like they did not care. So with 4 points on the board, with 9 minutes and 25 seconds remaining, these motherfuckers go on the greatest run of all
see,
time.
I knew it.
So they start pushing down the court, and Nash just looks at bro right here, and he finally decided.
Okay, I understand it now.
This man's ball handling increases.
Oh my God.
Bro ain't know what the hell was going on. So he stopped it with his arms out.
What is NBA Jam?
and it's just right behind him, floating in slow-mo. So he passes it with his elbow
What?
to homie on the wing.
With
and
the-
he lets it fly for 3.
Green flag, nigga.
Ooh.
Niggas was shook, ain't know what the hell happened.
He hit him with the Jason Williams white chocolate elbow pass.
But it gets worse. Unc right here starts pushing down the court, and he already got bro lost. So then he just smirks at bro and just starts doing street ball shit. Bro fake passes it.
Ooh!
Then he turns around and smacks him in the face. And then
Off
just
the
laughs
heezy.
at him in the background, dog. So after that, bro gets the easiest layup of his life. Next possession. Here go this nigga Shaq. Already got bro right here fearing for
Shaq
his
got
reputation.
handles?
I know he gotta be thinking in his head right now. If I get embarrassed like this on national TV, ain't no hoes gonna wanna fuck with me. So Shaq saw the fear in his eyes and took advantage of it and just starts doing fouls of hell.
Oh, nah.
Carrying, traveling, just doing a bunch of bullshit. Had bro on skates. Then he hits him with a late Q3. And oh Lord have mercy.
Yo, this "You Got Served" ass song playing in the back, it makes it even more sweeter, bro. This sounds like the song that they played for what's that movie called? Stomp the Yard? Bro, I love that movie.
See, poor Four Eyes. He tried to D up on bro right here, but he hits him with a carry from him, pitches to the paint, and he ends up breaking this nigga's
Oh,
ankles,
no.
and his ass on the ground.
Oh, my Lord.
And then he emoted on him. Oh my God. Put the fries in the bag, dog. Never lace up your shoes
Somebody
again.
call
And he sticks out his
911.
tongue and says, "F it, I'll throw it up again."
Green fuck, nigga.
No, I'm getting the
They
Draco.
started embarrassing them for the most brutal 4 quarters ever seen. Niggas was watching this and was just.
Do y'all see how disrespectful Nash
They started
is?
embarrassing them for the most brutal 4 quarters.
What? He has the ball sitting on the back of his fucking ankle, man. If I ever got my ankles broken this hard, I'm just gonna hang him up.
Ever seen. Niggas was watching this and was just disgusted. So
God.
then on the final play of the game, Nash drives into the paint with his elite ball.
Oh, does he
handling,
yam it?
Throws up the alley to homeboy, and bro right here makes the crucial mistake of jumping with
Oh,
him. And
no.
for that, I would like to have a moment of silence real quick. Thank you.
Another Brandon Knight. I can't believe I have not watched this anime.
Played 2 different times. And at the end of the game, the final score was a whopping 86-6. Absolutely disgusting. Team Starkey only scored once after they scored
86 to
4 straight
2
before
run.
Jabberwock locked in. Oh my God, never pick up the ball ever again. Leave the game before it leaves you.
You gotta change the
after
sport.
The game,
Change
the
sports.
Team captain comes up to shake Nash's hand, and he's like, "GG, bro." But Nash dead stares bro in the face, and guess what he does?
Get out of my face, peasant. Oh, nah. Oh, yeah. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. You spit in my hand after I try to give you, hey, good game, bro. You spit in my hand. Oh, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out, bro.
He just spit on bro's head.
Nah.
0 respect at all. And then he has the craziest post-game interview of all time. I'ma translate this at 50% accuracy. I would just like to say, all y'all niggas are trash.
We gotta fight, man. I don't care.
Is this the best y'all got to offer? Get the fuck off of my court. Y'all called us to fly all the way out here on that 18-hour-long ass flight just to be fucking hot dog shit and wasted our fucking time. None of y'all niggas is making the fucking league.
Damn.
Yeah, say something, monkey. Oh my
Whoa.
God, bro. Didn't I tell this nigga to chill out saying monkey? And you know
I'm
what?
saying.
One more for the one time.
Oh, nah.
Pussy hoe.
I'm going to the trunk. I'm going to the trunk to get my Draco. That's crazy. You spitting in my hand? Bro, ain't no way. There's no way that that could end friendly. You go to like the nearest inner city basketball court and you try doing that shit to somebody on the court. I guarantee you will not make it back home.
Now you see, me personally, I'm swinging. You're not about to spit on me.
Right.
After embarrassing me on national TV and telling me to put the fries in the bag. No, bro. And they're just standing there in shambles knowing, oh my God, none of the huts are gonna fuck with us no more. All right.
If you hate constantly
ain't
being
no
told by
way,
ads,
bro.
You need to download Pi. It's a free Chrome extension that blocks ads on all your favorite.
Buddy, ladies and gentlemen, moment 2, Superpowered Putt Man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Putt
never in my life did I ever think I would be talking about a golf anime. But the shit that we are about to see is just absolutely absurd. So I found this anime called Rising Impact. And how I even found this in the first place, I was scrolling on my reels and I saw this midget, a 4-foot tall child, bleeding from the forehead, looking locked the fuck in over some damn golf. And this little nigga swung his body and boomed that bitch.
Damn.
Drove the ball so hard, the ball ricocheted and broke the flag, leading to him getting a hole-in-one from like 200 yards out. That is 2 football fields, nigga. I mean, dog, look at the ball. The ball is smoking. That bitch is dead. Ripped open and everything. Good God.
I mean, if you're gonna make a golf anime, it has to be that over exaggerated, like literally. That's the only way I'll watch a golf anime. It has to be really fucking over the top like this. But more importantly, why is this man bleeding?
Little nigga was just standing there locked the fuck in with no emotion. So me being curious, I decided to watch the whole thing. I don't know why, but I ended up witnessing one of the most disrespectful things a nigga could possibly do. So there was a massive tournament that was happening, and these 4 ugly ass niggas was talking some crazy shit. This
They
little
look so
ugly ass
goofy.
gremlin, big back 4-eye bitch. This big donut lipped light skinned Mr. Popo with a buzz cut looking ass nigga, and look at this zesty ass Abraham Lincoln. What the fuck is this, my nigga?
What
is
is
this
that?
supposed to be a beard? Because it ain't bearded. Nigga got a chin strap, but it ain't on his chin. Like, bro, cut that shit off and restart. And this dude just looks like a generic high school bully. He got the whole college frat boy starter pack look. So while they was yapping, this femboy demon comes behind them named Lancelot. And you already know he on that elegant shit. He talking like, judging by your loud voices, you lot must be the Americans, yeah? So this overzealous big-backed gremlin told this man, so you want to talk shit, huh? So why don't you play around the golf with us, huh? So Donut Lips and the frat boy was like, yeah, let's shit on him. So Lancelot accepts their challenge with the smile on his face like, oh yes, it would be lovely.
So that's a
Little
dude?
did they know, they were about to get clipped and put on ESPN top 10 plays. So later on when they get to the hole, the ugly quartet is already planning to cheat. Big back gremlin grabbed Donut Lips and told him, take your fat ass all the way over to the green and make sure that nigga shit doesn't go in. So the 2 stooges run all the way to the green so they can fix the game on some Kansas City Chiefs shit. So the
Somehow I feel like their plan is just not gonna work.
first one to go up is Zesty Abe Lincoln. And is that motherfucker wearing booty shorts?
Yeah, he is.
Of course. Alright, Abe. So he hits a nice shot and lands on the green in the first hit. So Big Back Gremlin is up next, and you already know she started yapping. Oh my gosh, I guess it's my turn. My calculations is I'm gonna hit the green on the first hit. Man, please shut the fuck up and hit the ball, yeah. Him and this white guy's British accent. So she lines up her shot, and she hits hers, and surprisingly, it was a good hit, landing very close to the hole.
Lucky
this
shot.
gremlin may have one of the worst builds I've ever seen, but she hit that motherfucker though. So it was finally time for Lancelot's turn. And guess what this man does? He pulls out a putter. So obviously
What?
the ugly bastards are like, wait a minute, are you throwing?
Nani?
I don't know, but it looks like free elo to me. And this man is really set on driving this bitch 150 yards with a putter. Now I know a lot of people don't know a lot about golf, but everybody in their right mind should know. You do not use a putter right here.
Yeah.
You use a putter when you are close enough to hit it in the hole. So
Come on,
if I
man.
had to explain
Exactly.
this in like football terms, chucking up a 100-yard Hail Mary into quadruple coverage and praying to God your receiver somehow comes down with it.
For
That
real.
is how insane this is. So this man just walks up with no fucks given, lines up his shot, and booms it.
Is this nigga serious?
50 yards with the putter. And when it landed, it damn near was a hole-in-one, literally inches off. So the 2
That makes
stooges
no
saw
sense,
this,
bro.
And these evil conniving motherfuckers looked at each other and said,
I think I'm about to steal.
but when Lancelot and them walked up to the hole, you don't even see his ball no more because they moved it.
Over
they moved
here.
it all the way to the top of this hill to give him the hardest shot humanly possible. And he knows they cheated. He was thinking in his head like, fucking idiotic lot, yeah. I can clearly see their dirty ass size 13 ass feet all over the green, yeah. So Lancelot decides, you know what? I'm not even gonna argue with them. I'm just gonna shit on them so hard, they're gonna quit this fucking sport.
Either he's gonna like hit it like directly in there and make a fucking huge crater, or he's gonna hit it and it's gonna like ricochet, it's gonna hit like a stop sign, hit the side of the building, hit somebody's car, and like go in. I bet you it's one of those two.
So he activates his superpowers, because you know anime loves to give niggas superpowers in sports. And he turns the putter sideways and hits it. So with their feeble brains, they're thinking, oh yeah, he hit the ball too hard. Fucking dumbass. So the ball just completely misses the cup. But he hit this ball.
Oh, he put that spin on there.
It rolls back into the cup and he sinks it. And the whole ugly quartet shook. They didn't know what the hell they just witnessed. And he started talking mad crazy, saying, what's wrong with you, Lord, yeah? Hurry the fuck up and hit your shot, you big back midget goodman bitch, yeah? So old girl lines up her shot, thinking that this is just gonna be an easy put in. And right at the moment she hits it, Zesty Abe Lincoln notices, wait, don't do it! Because the hole was surrounded by a skid mark.
Oh,
blocking
right,
the
right.
backspin on that ball was so hard, he quite literally burnt the grass and changed the whole lay of the land. So after she screwed, Female Booty Shorts is like, huh, what an amateur mistake. All you gotta do is just hit the ball a little harder. So Abe Lincoln puts his, thinking that his has enough strength, but his ball just gets completely stopped and rolls over to the side. So he goes over to see the ball, and he ends up realizing this man just didn't burn the grass. He made a World War I trench to completely jail them from making the hole.
Do you know how hard someone would have to hit a golf ball to not only make skid marks in the grass, but to create an actual crater in the grass? Anime.
Well, they had no chance.
I'm here
He's
for
just
it.
looking at him like, are you locked down to play some more yet? Or are you gonna be some pussies and leave? And well, they decided to be pussy and leave because they was not about to play this nigga again. He beat them
The
so
second
bad.
eight.
They decided
Cancel.
to put the clubs down and put the fries in the bag. All right.
I mean, who wouldn't, bro?
Moment 3, the humbling of Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Probably the most disrespectful sports anime of all time. And I mean, there's multiple moments to choose from. From Isagi straight up bullying Baro, making the king feel like a peasant. And I know y'all seen that one translation of this moment.
Wait, what? I'm telling you to not get in our way? Oh, that's actually in the freaking manga?
Yeah, it is wild.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, we can even go back to the first episode. Y'all remember bro right here? I thought he was gonna be the main side character. But no, they said pack your bags and get your sorry ass out of here. You're washed and your career's over.
Damn.
Shit, I don't even remember bro's name, if he even had a name. And I mean, we can go on about Blue Lock for a minute. Hell, if I make another rendition of this that's sports, I'll probably have more of it in there. But today we are focusing on the humbling of Blue Lock. Because these World 5 niggas cooked them so bad, it had to make them rethink their careers. So how this even happened? This man Ego decided to give.
If that is not the most devious looking villain ass smile that I've ever seen in my entire life, my God.
Lock a test. So he decided, I'm gonna bring in the all-star team. So he got straight demons from around the world
Oh
to
my
just
God.
cook them. And these dudes are based off of real players. Like, I'm not
okay.
even a soccer nigga, but I am 99% sure that nigga is Mbappe.
Yeah.
Like, that's a
Gotta
So the
be.
moment they got in there, they was already talking shit. And they was saying it in English, so they ain't know what the hell they was saying. Bro with the dreads was like, oh my God, they're so puny. They look like pretzel sticks. That's an understatement, mate. It looks like they haven't hit the weight room in their fucking life yet. Oh my God, guys, I think they're talking shit. So Rin was the only dude who knew English. So he walked up to him and brought that same energy, staring him down like, you think this is a fucking joke, huh? I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you so bad. I'm gonna make your old ass retire and you can finally have the time to get a fucking retwist. Man, you talking reckless, pussy bitch nigga. I'll beat your ass right now. So before a fight breaks out, they had to break it up because that boy Ren was talking reckless. But sadly, my dog was about to get humbled. So the whistle blows and Blue Lock already gets off to a quick start. Bro right here ain't paying the game no damn attention. So Bachara just puts some moves on him. He ends up dribbling down the field, passes the ball to Ren, and he drills that hole in.
Damn.
The first goal. So you see this and you gotta be thinking, okay, they got a chance.
But this is just like gonna be how the other anime about basketball is gonna probably happen. They're like nonchalant, they score a couple of goals, and then they just hit the switch and they go God mode.
Scored in the first minute. They like that. This just must be a fraud-ass all-star team. But man, oh man. They basically just gave him a make-a-wish point.
Exactly.
Because from here on out, it was just straight belt to ass. They blow the next whistle. Isagi comes and tries to D up on Mbappe. But he dead stares bro and tells him,
Let me show you why they offered me a $1 billion contract.
Ooh!
He didn't even know what happened. It
Ooh.
was too fast. And he just cut through their whole defense.
I knew it.
And here comes Mr. Hero Ball Ren talking like, your route's too obvious. But Mbappe looked at dog and said,
You have good reads, but I'm too fast for you, nigga.
Oh, yo.
To the goal.
So he has like fucking the flash speed, like golly. But like honestly, this is the dopest anime about sports that I've ever seen. I knew like anime sports existed, but I just never gave them a chance. Now I have to watch this.
Boys, they know what the hell just happened. And after he scored, he was like,
All right, guys, let's hurry up and hit the showers. I smell like shit because I'm surrounded by shitty players.
Ooh.
and the humbling did not stop here. This man Ren was like, man, just give me the fucking ball. So the next possession, they give Ren the ball, just to get immediately clamped by Mbappe. And bro right here just comes and snatches his shit. Just easy pickings. So he passes it to little homie right here. His eyes start moving like a Sharingan, and he kicks it straight through Isagi and Bachara down the field, all the way down to the dreadhead. He just fully suckers Zarbon.
word.
And while Tokimitsu was trying to run to get to the ball, dude just gets pushed to the side and just scores with ease. And
Ain't
the
no-
rest was history.
ain't no red
They just
card,
bullied these
no
boys
yellow
for
card.
However long this game went on for, just goal after goal. This was basically
Who's the goalie? Who's the goalie supposed to be?
like the main roster just shitting on the practice squad or something. So then on the last play of the game, Ren tried to lock in on this dude named Leonardo Luna, but he lost this exchange the moment bro started talking. Dude said,
Oh, you're Rin Itoshi. Your size brother, aren't you? And you know your brother's a dog, right? Can't say the same about his little brother, though.
so after discouraging this man and comparing him to his brother, he makes a force field and moved his feet so fast he made a vortex. Had Ren lost. And the moment he tried to move, he read him like a book.
He kicked the ball right through his legs.
Wow.
And then he just said one of the most wild lines ever. This man says in my exact words,
If you open your legs that easily, people are gonna think you're a loose guy.
Oh yeah, I'm crashing out. Again, another valid crash out. Feels like this team is comprised of like Madara, Uchiha, Aizen, freaking Frieza. Just seems like they are just the best of the best, and I'm here for it. It's really cool.
yo, what? What even makes you think of that? You know what, dog? I'm just not even gonna question it. He kicks it in easily.
like, fuck the
GG
game.
Easy, game over.
They beat these boys 1-5.
And they didn't even shake no hands. They went straight to the locker room. And before they left, they said, oh man, don't be discouraged. I mean, you motherfuckers had no chance, but I hope this gave some of y'all a wake-up call.
Ah, exactly what he said. Remember to have that job application as our plan B, because half of you are not making it to the league.
Adios. And look at him, man. Out of breath and just discouraged. The most humbling experience of their life.
And look at that man, Ren. He don't know what just happened. He just facepalm thinking,
Damn it. I'll never be as good as Sai. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We have reached our final moment. Or to be more real with you, moments. Because the rest of the moments in this video are all done by one singular man. And he is none other than the most disrespectful man in sports anime. The Snow Bunny mind-controlled demon, Brian Hawk.
Mind control
This is one of the
demon.
most unhinged anime characters I have ever laid my eyes on.
Oh
like
my
this dude
gosh.
is clinically insane. Now, if you don't know what anime this is Hajime no Ippo, one of
Oh.
the greatest sports animes of all time.
I have not
And
seen
Brian
this.
Hawk
is the WBC Junior Middleweight Champion with a record of 20-0. 17 of those wins coming by KO. Now, to understand why this man is so unhinged, we have to know the backstory. So Brian Hawk is from New York, and he had a pretty troubled life. So one fateful night, bro was on the run from a dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. So when he was about to get his brains blown out, something snapped in him. The demons in his head came out, and he beat the shit out of the dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. And it was brutal. He kept on pummeling his unconscious body until he was satisfied. So while he was beating this man in a dark alley, a world-famous boxing trainer named Miguel Zell was watching this, and he was completely shocked. So he walked up to try to stop Brian, but he literally couldn't. Brian was about to kill this man. But while observing this unhinged man, the coach had a revelation because he realized this dude just beat the ever-living crap out of a guy that held him up at gunpoint.
Right.
This isn't your run-of-the-mill crackhead. This is a potential world champion. So the coach told him, come with me. I'll take you to a place where you could beat people legally, and you could have all the money, power, and woman you want.
I mean, how many times, whoa, that frame looks crazy. But how often are you going to come out of a situation where you're held at gunpoint and you manage to knock out the person who's holding you up in gunpoint? 9 times out of 10, you are getting shot, unless the person holding the gun is just bluffing, you know?
And Brian accepted his deal. And from that fateful night, the rest was history. This man was so naturally gifted at fighting, it was insane.
Jesus.
Knocking out damn near every opponent he was in the ring with. And he ended up becoming a world champion with little to no training. So now that we have the backstory, let's get into the antics. First up was his first confrontation with Takamura. This man, Takamura, was having the fight of his life, hanging on to his last breath. And he looks over at ringside, and this motherfucker, Brian Hawk, is just sitting there watching him get his ass whooped with some bitches. So Takamura got pissed off and wanted to make a statement in front of the champion. So he knocks the dude out that he's fighting through the ring, and he ends up landing right in front of him. So while Takamura is just molding him while he's just sitting there, Brian Hawk decides to stand up and clap.
All right.
And it seems like he was entertained and intrigued to fight Takamura. So after the match in the locker room, while Takamura's doing a meeting with the press, Brian Hawk comes to his locker room. So you gotta be thinking, oh, he's just here to congratulate him and show respect for the person that's gonna come up and fight him.
Negative.
But my God, what this man says lights the whole room on fire. So he tells his translator to tell him, Mr. Hawk says he would like to shake the hand of his next opponent and acknowledge his fight. But
I wouldn't do it.
He tells the translator something else, and he is completely shocked. He's thinking in his head, ain't no way this nigga wants me to say this shit. But Brian insisted. He said, say it, nickel. But Mr. Hawk did not come to Japan to see your fight. He came to Japan to indulge in our women.
Okay.
Like, bro, what? This man only came to Japan to get with women. This is a sick nigga. And then he starts laughing at Takamura like, oh, Takamura, where's my handshake at, nigga? So Takamura was not about to take this disrespect because he just disrespected him and his whole country. So he goes into swing off, but he stops his punch with one hand.
Jesus.
And the whole room in disbelief. Stopping a grown man's punch with one hand is absurd. And then after this, he says, oh yeah, that's a nice firm handshake.
He's gonna
so
break
then
it.
he walks away.
Oh,
and
no.
when he opened the door, his hoe's already waiting for him. And he just laughing his ass off, heading to his hotel to do some cheek crushing.
You know, he reminds me of Yujiro from Baki. The evil, sadistic laughing and like the bloodlust in his eyes kind of remind me of him.
This man is insane. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. So now we move into the second moment of his. And there's no other way to describe it than this. Snow bunny mind control. So this man flew into Japan from America for fight week. And he brought his entire harem.
It's
of
snowing.
Bunnies. He's posted up with them with the tongue down. Oh my God.
Come on,
I'm
man.
working on a Snow Bunny Crisis self-treatment manual for black males.
So now it's time to look at the full effect of the Snow Bunny mind control. So Brian was
that?
having a public sparring session where the whole media and public could come watch. So during this session, he was just getting his ass beat. He was giving no effort and not trying at all. And he was just saying shit like, ow, he got me. And then in the middle of the session, he just says, oh my God, coach, he's too strong.
Love
So
it.
Coach Kamigawa was there to scout him out. And he was just watching this like, are you kidding me? This is fucking useless. He's not even trying. So they end up leaving. But while they're leaving, the brigade of snowmen.
Oh, now he wants it.
at the gym.
But he gonna want to turn up for like the ladies though.
Literally 5 seconds later, you just hear a boom outside. So they're like, what the hell just happened? So they run back in the gym, and all they see is blood on the mat.
Oh.
His glove drenched in blood, and he starts saying, well, goddamn, what took y'all fine asses so long? Had me bored than a motherfucker. And you just see his opponent knocked out.
So this is the source of his power. Just the ladies. Is this what it is? Like, dang, bro.
Bro's just laughing hysterically. This man did not lock in until his hoes arrived. And he knocked him out as fast as possible so he could get it over with and leave. And then he says, bitch number 2, come on and kiss a nipple. And he just starts smacking up on Shorty. Oh my God. And like I said earlier, this is one of the most unhinged characters I have
Super
ever
unhinged.
seen. But if you didn't think he could get any more disrespectful, we get to the press conference. So the day before the fight, they end up having the press conference. And this press conference went down exactly like what you would think with a person of this caliber. From insulting reporters. Mr. Hawk, the world would like to know, what is your game plan going into this fight?
Man, shut your bitch ass up. I'm ask you a bitch ass thing. You better shut the up before I knock your head off your shoulders, old ugly ass bitch.
And literally telling Shorty right here, baby, you can ask me more questions in my room tonight. Room 69, if you know what I mean. Hell no! And then when him and Takamura face off, he decides to give him a little uppercut. So Takamura gets pissed off and is about to swing on Dog, but they end up holding him back. Coach ends up grabbing Dog by the collar and cussing him out. And Brian just looks at him, and you can probably guess what he did next. He slaps the piss out of him.
Oh, no, he didn't.
An old man, and then he starts cussing everybody out and says the wildest line ever. And I quote, "You want to beat me, huh? Then bring me all of your women. I'll give you my genes. I'll spread my you-know-what throughout this country. And in 20 years, Japan will be crawling with world champions."
Yeah,
I'm
yo.
gonna say it again. One of the most unhinged characters
Super
I have
unhinged.
ever laid my eyes on. Now it's time for the final moment.
This is like the perfect example of how somebody could be super talented and doesn't really put any effort or training into their craft. Just imagine if that person actually trained along with his already talented skills.
Fight night. The way Brian Hawk fought this man Takamura is going to make your jaw drop. From the moment Brian Hawk made his entrance,
The heck is he
disrespect
wearing,
started.
bro?
Because when Bro got in the ring and took off his entrance armor, he was wearing Takamura's merch under it and stared him straight in the eyes and just ripped his shirt to shreds.
Damn.
He was trying to push every button possible. Crowd booing and everything. They hate this nigga. And before the bell's about to ring, just look at him, just staring him down with his tongue out. Bro, what is he doing? I remember multiple people basically said that this dude is basically Kid Buu if he was a boxer.
Hey,
and they
right,
are completely
right.
because this is dead ass how he would act.
Is there any boxers in real life based off of this person?
So the bell rings, and both of them just start squaring each other up. But Brian ends up dropping his shoulders to taunt him to make him throw the first punch. So Takamura says, and he starts throwing hands, already pushing Bro back into a corner.
Damn.
Just raining fire
Meek,
on
meek,
him.
meek, meek,
But
meek,
this,
meek.
of course, was a trap. Because when Brian saw the opportunity, he grabbed the rope and uppercutted the life out of him. And this is where he just started showing out. Bro hits the motherfucking Steve Fox duck and counters him again. And he gets him in the corner and starts teeing off. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Just for starters, people, if you hit that Steve Fox move in Tekken 8, it is probably the most coolest move that you could ever do on your opponent. I mean, every time I get hit by that move, bro, I feel so disrespected.
doing shit like a wild animal. So when Takamura finally got out the corner, he tries to throw a 1-2.
Oh my God.
Sends his head to the stratosphere. And this is when Takamura realized this dude has no boxing fundamentals at all. He is just so naturally talented at fighting that he could do whatever the f he wanted to and get away with it. Look at him just weaving everything, dodging every punch. Then he got in close on him, tricked him with a feint, and crushed his skull with his left.
Oh my
Takamura
gosh.
was out cold on his feet. So Brian was coming in to finish the job, but Takamura gets saved by the bell. So Brian stops right in front of him. So right when Takamura regains consciousness, he sees this man staring in his face with his tongue out, looking like a wild animal. And just from this interaction, you knew how the rest of this fight was gonna go down. Every round, this nigga was doing some more crazy shit. Bro was leaned back, throwing haymakers.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
what the hell is happening? Dude really hitting him with the... And dog, this entire
God, I haven't heard that song in
every time
years.
Takamura got the upper hand, he just get countered every time and knocked down. Then after he would stand back up, he would just get him on the ropes, throw about 50 haymakers in a row. They hit him with the
Throw the
night.
damn towel, please.
I swear, bro, when I saw him hit Takamura with this haymaker of doom, I thought it was over. Bro was standing over his body and emoting too. But he ended up standing up after this. But he was not conscious at all. He was literally walking in the ring unconscious. If this is real life, the ref is stopping this shit. Because
For
this
real.
just got ridiculous. Niggas
The ref would have been stopped it like a long time ago.
really witnessing murder on live TV.
The ref got money on this shit, apparently.
Rinse and repeat. Every time he got up, he would get put on the ropes, eat about 60 haymakers, and get his ass dropped by a mean-ass left hook. It was ridiculous. But alas, y'all know how animes be. This man Takamura got revived by the power of plot. At one of the most devious lock-in moments of all time. And started beating every single bit of life bro had left in him. This is one of the craziest comebacks of all time. But what ended this fight was the last exchange. Takamura is going in for a mean left hook, but Brian sees it and leans back all the way in that signature position. And his eyes are bloodshot red, ready to kill. And Brian is thinking in his head,
I knew I wouldn't lose to this plot bullshit. Night, bitch ass nigga!
So Brian hits Takamura, and it looks like the end. But unfortunately for Brian, the last punch he threw had Stormtrooper aim. It grazes Takamura, missing his chin, and bro knew it was over.
It's Rap City. Boom. Bro, I am sleeping on this anime.
Hitting him so hard it replayed 3 different times. And that was all she wrote.
And he won.
He was cooked. No, I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. Brian Hawk Loki got robbed. Like, if we being for real, this fight should have ended like rounds ago. Like, he slept this nigga Takamura twice. Like, ref, be for real. What the fuck are we doing, my nigga? Like, your license needs to be taken away. Hey, you know what? Shouts out Takamura. Because you had to knock that nigga out after all the disrespectful shit he did to you. And
Absolutely.
After this, Brian Hawk retired. And I'm not joking. The nigga never fought again. Takamura apparently gave this man PTSD. So he quite literally made bro put the fries in the bag. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote for the most disrespectful moments in anime history. 9. Holy, the 2-year hiatus is over. I brought this shit back before GTA 6. Wow.
Bro, it's
Well,
really been 2 years?
And hey, if y'all fuck with it and y'all like it and shit, then I'll just go ahead and bring the series back full time. And I know
Bring
there
it
are
back,
more sports
damn.
moments, so yes, we will run it back in the future. But until then, see y'all very soon for a very eventful trial.
Wow. Great video as always, CJ. I gotta say, man, the ref was tripping in that last anime, man. But let me tell y'all something right now. Ain't nobody gonna spit in my hand after I'm trying to show good sportsmanship. You gonna spit in my hand? Oh my God. Most people are gonna probably swing on you. Like, for somebody to do that, there had to be some crazy beef before it got to that point. You know what I mean? Because spitting anywhere on somebody is just you gotta run the fade. You got to. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you head on over to CJ Dachamp's channel. Give him a like, share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. But if you enjoyed my reaction, give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back with some more reactions. Peace!